Hello everyone, Handy here, and it is 2 days before Christmas, and it is officially the first day of Hanukkah, so to everybody serving Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. But again, we are officially 2 days away from Christmas Day. Tomorrow night is going to be Christmas Eve, and there is a lot of jailbreaking news we need to get into ASAP, so we are on my Linux side of my computer. I'm going to make sure this video stays within the 5 to 6 minute time frame. So we're going to get to some important details in the jailbreaking community. So if you have not heard, there is a potential 8.12 to 8.13 jailbreak exploit that has been discovered in the past week. So let's take a look at this video because I have everything on mute, of course, so I can avoid copyright claims. So this Twitter user by the handle at 08TC3WBB was able to jailbreak the iDevice currently shown on your screen. And I could tell this is definitely an A12 or an A13 device, considering that the A11 was the iPhone X. So you see here in the news, here's the news of course. So this exploit pretty much allows the news app to work for a jailbreak to potentially happen on an 8.12 and an 8.13 device. So for an example, let's say you are on the iPhone XS, the iPhone XR, or the iPhone 11. And if you are interested in jailbreaking, I urge everybody, please stay on iOS 13.3. I have been hearing rumors on Reddit, I've been hearing rumors online that Apple is going to drop the last major update of 2019 before next Tuesday, which will be New Year's Eve. So please make sure keep your devices on iOS 13.3 if you are on the XS, the XR, or the 11 if you are interested in jailbreaking. I would also recommend that as well for current CheckRein users. 13.3 is currently supported, but when 13.3.1 does come out, there is a way to work around it. I crack your iDevice has done it so many times, but I highly do not recommend to do it on a newer firmware just because the least chance of jailbreaking is not good in that scenario. But Apple could patch this exploit, so please make sure you keep your devices on iOS 13.3 in general. Now let's get the CheckRein here. So any day now we are expecting the Linux tool to be released. We have an important update from one of the developers, of course Nicholas Bassam right here in Pimscas. He tweeted out this information. I'm of course going to retweet this right now so you all can see this. The word was, and this was a big thanks to GeoSnow, aka iDevice Central here on YouTube. So I'm going to show you what to do if you are preparing to get your Linux device ready for the CheckRein tool. So first of all, if you have seen my tutorial on how to get Linux installed, if you do not have the VTD, please watch that tutorial, because if you do have the virtualization enabled on a Dell laptop like mine, I highly recommend to get the dual boot, so that way when you are ready, you are set for the first step. The second step is this tweet that Pimscas tweeted. There is a command you have to get ready. You have to get your USB ready, USB MUXD ready. So make sure if you are on Linux, you are preparing for a Linux tool, you're going to make sure you go to your terminal emulator. So the first step you're going to type in. Make sure you are following along with me very carefully, because one bad step and you may have an issue. So I'm just making sure I have the command right here. Just making sure. So making sure that everything is set. So the command that we are going to type in is sudo. sudo. Follow along with me. apt. Make sure it's a dash. That's where I'm making sure you guys stop and pause for a second. So make sure that you do sudo apt-get and then update. put in your passcode. So there you have it. Now everything is going to download. And what's going to happen now is the USB MUXD is now going to get ready. So this is not a long process. It doesn't take that long. So it's just going to get the process done. Stick around. It will not take that long, because there is one more command prompt we have to enter in the terminal emulator. Because again, if we are to do this correctly, make sure that this process goes through. When we get to the official CheckRein tool to go through, we'll be all set. So it's almost done. My internet speed's not really the best, but it will get done soon as possible. So this is a very simple process. Fetched in 49 seconds according to this. So there you go. It has to read the package list. So lastly, what we have to do is type in sudo apt get install. Now, we're going to type in the following command: USB MUXD. So there we go. 0 upgrade, 0 new installed, and 24 not upgraded. So from what we're making out here, and this is the most important thing, and I'm going to highlight this because make sure you're all doing this correctly. USB MUXD is already the newest version. So if everything is correct, and I'm following along with iDevice Central, the current build is 1.1.0-2 Ubuntu.01. You are all set. You are officially set for when the CheckRein tool does come out. As far as CheckRein coming out, again, I'm hoping, again, it's only Monday. Christmas is on Wednesday. Hopefully the Linux tool will be released this Wednesday, which will be Christmas. I'm a little bit disappointed that we did not get the tool released on the first night of Hanukkah, which was this past Sunday. It's only the second night. Anything goes. Last night of Hanukkah is next Sunday, so we'll see how things end up. Hopefully before the end of the year. Who knows, maybe even in January for the way things are looking out. But make sure, once again, that you do have your USB drivers updated. Otherwise, you're not going to be ready. And just to confirm that this is working, I want to make sure that my iPhone's plugged in before I wrap up the video. Plug it in. That's a good sign. And everything is set. So you do see it on my screen. So, thank you all for watching. Until the next one, please take care.